For your first movement, grab yourself a bench. You're going to have your elbows on it. Then you're going to drop your head down below your elbows. So you should feel the stretch in your shoulders. And then once your shoulders are released, eventually you may feel this in the middle of your back, upper to middle back. Give this a hold for 30 seconds. And then we'll move on to the next one. So just finishing that off. The next one, you're going to come down to the floor. Then you're going to be on your hands and your knees. You're going to bring your arm through your other arm and try and get your shoulder on the floor. This is going to stretch your upper back and potentially your lower back, depending on if you're tight there. After these 30 seconds, what you're going to do is you're going to switch sides to the other one. So if you now switch over, we'll move to the other side, stretching the upper back, lower back. Move you're going to move into is your cobra. So if you start moving now, you're going to lay on your front. You're going to relax your shoulders and stretch your core, and it might stretch out your lower back. Make sure you use breath, so breathe through it, and eventually your back will release. More seconds of this. So now you can start moving. You're going to go back on your hands and knees. You're going to have an arm out to the side. You're going to look round the opposite way to the arm that you've got out, and you're going to stretch your chest and your arm. So you may need to move your arm round depending on where you feel this the most. So just have a little play around with this and keep this down for 30 seconds, and then when I say change, we're going to go to the other side. And switch over. So find that position for your arm where you can feel the stretch the most. Going to move again in a minute. So you're going to come up now. You're going to put your leg out to the side and you're going to stretch your groin. So you're just going to lean back into that and hold it there. We'll do the other one, but what we're going to do first is we're going to put your leg out in front. You're going to stretch your hamstring and your calf. So leg out in front, try and reach for your toes and feel that stretch all the way down the back of your leg. When we switch in a minute, we're going to go to the other side, and we're going to stretch your groin out, and then we'll go to your hamstrings after that. If you want to switch over now, so leg out to the side, stretch that groin. And coming into your last switch, so leg out in front, stretch the back of your leg and your calf. And hold it here for the rest of the 30 seconds. Then we're going to go round through this another 3 times. Right, now we're going to switch back to your arms on the bench, and we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Switching now into your through the needle. And switching over to the other side. And now moving into your cobra. So on your front, stretching out your core. Switching now into your chest stretch. And switching sides. Now stretching your groin out, so leg out the side. Now switch your leg out in front. Now switching out to the other side, stretching your groin. Now bring your leg out the front, stretch your hamstrings and calves. And we're going back into one more round. So back on the bench, stretch out your back. and your shoulders. Moving down to the floor through the needle. Now through to the other side, switch arms. Now moving on to your front to stretch out your core. Now moving to stretch your chest out, put your arm out to the side and face the other way. And switch over, stretch the other side. Move in so we're stretching your groin, so leg out to the side. Now leg comes out in front, stretch your hamstring and your calf for the last time on this side. Now switch inside, stretch your other groin. And switch in for the last 30 seconds to stretch the back of your legs. Got a few seconds left, so well done for completing the stretch today.